Merci beaucoup!
It's not English, man. That's French.
My name's Pratt. Over the last 2 years, I've been on a mission to ride a unicycle around the world. This video series documents my experiences cycling from the top of Vietnam down to Singapore. This is Unicycles Southeast Asia.
Thank you. Telemakasi.
Episode 2 starts in northern Vietnam, 10 miles away from the Laos border. I spent the previous 2 weeks unicycling towards Laos, so excitement was building with the prospect of experiencing a new country.
Not in Vietnam anymore. Laos is that direction, about 3 miles, so we need to ride.
This excitement was dampened, however, when I realised that I had literally no cash on me with which to pay for my Laos visa.
I'm not quite sure if I get a visa at the border or if I get a stamp like Vietnam. I think it might be a visa, which does concern me a bit because it makes me think that maybe I should have brought some money.
When I did finally arrive at the border building, I was, as expected, refused entry by the guards as I had no way of paying. They told me that there was nothing they could do for me today, but that I could camp out and try to sort the issue tomorrow.
I am literally right by the border building, look at that. Food cooked, just some noodles. Anyway, I'm gonna get to bed, I'm gonna eat some food and, well, other order. I'm gonna eat some food, then get to bed, and we'll work out what to do tomorrow. Good morning, I'm still at the Laos border, I'm not allowed to leave. Got a plan, I'm gonna ask one of the bus drivers to give me money. This bus driver, he's got my passport, he's just paid, I think 300,000 kip. I'm then gonna get my visa, I think it's like $35, something like this. I'm gonna get on this bus, go to the city, and then I'm gonna come back and get my bike and then ride. Hopefully I'll find an ATM. Hi, you alright? Hopefully I'll find an ATM that lets me take out money.
Merci beaucoup!
It's not English, man. That's French. I'll then go with that bus driver to an ATM in the next town in Laos. Okay, nice. Get some money out of the ATM. Thank you. Take the bus back to here. Got my passport back, paid the man. Now I need to make my way back up the mountain. So I'm hitchhiking back to the border. These two kind guys are in the truck here, so that I could join them back to Pang Hoc, which is the border. Which is great. Anyway, got a plan. Hopefully it'll work.
At this point, I was 15 days and 230 seriously hilly miles into my Southeast Asian leg. After leaving Vietnam through the border on top of a mountain, I crossed no man's land to reach the Laos border post. From here I took a bus down the mountain to the nearest ATM. After paying the bus driver back for my visa, I jumped in the back of a flatbed truck to take me back up the mountain to my unicycle.
I think it's going to be quite a fun road to cycle. I'm looking forward to riding down this.
If there's a will, there's always a way. If there's a will, there's always a way. If there's a will, there's always...
You stop here?
Yes, we will.
Okay. I can walk the last bit, no problem. Okay, cheers, bye-bye. About a mile to go. It's not that far. It's just a bit irritating because I'm going to be going back down this road. The whole visa thing was a bit irritating. So, note to self, Ed, carry some dollars in the future. I did when I started, but I've used them since. So I just didn't have any cash on me. It hasn't been a problem for a long while. It's not a problem until it is. Words of wisdom there. Not a problem until it is.
I know it seems impossible.
I can easily see that with the wrong attitude, this could have been a very frustrating situation, but choosing to turn this into an opportunity to experience Southeast Asian hitchhiking and bus travel meant that, in the end, I actually really enjoyed the morning's little visa adventure.
Let's run.
bit messy, don't I? So I'm in the same town that the bus took me to, but then I went back hitchhiking and then cycled back here on my unicycle. I'm back in this town. I'm going to stay here for a couple of nights, get my bags. I've got a few things I need to fix with my bags, just stitch some stuff. My shorts, don't know if you can see that, starting to fall apart. Need to stitch those up. Basically it's just stitching, and there's a few other bits and bobs I need to fix. But yeah, it shouldn't be big jobs. But basically I just want to rest.
I'm going to take 1 second here to briefly talk about what I carry with me on my unicycle. We'll start with the large orange bag that I strap onto the back. This one carries my coat and winter gloves, 2 items I really haven't needed since China. I also stuff my one-person MSR tent fabric in here. Back to the unicycle, we have 2 750ml water bottles. There's another 2-litre bottle sandwiched in between the black front bag and the blue pannier. I use the black front bag to carry my toothbrush and all my food. I guess I didn't really have much food that day. The blue front pannier contains 2 pieces of plywood to keep the contents from bulging and rubbing into my legs. Inside is a bike pump, duct tape, a first aid kit and Santa hat, don't ask me why, and an inflatable globe that I use to communicate with people where I've been and where I'm going. I also carry a Tupperware container full of washing powder, porridge oats, and my Primus stove and pans that I use to cook my meals. Oh, and a little spoon I whittled out of bamboo. Back to the bike. On the back is the poles to the tent. There we are. And the last one is a rear pannier that has the largest capacity of all my bags. Inside is my toolkit, a high-vis vest, charging cables for all my electronics, a smaller bag full of cash, batteries and my passport, my single set of off-the-unicycle clothes, my very well protected MacBook, and 4 1TB hard drives for storing all this footage, and finally my climate sleeping mat and down sleeping bag. So if you are ever curious as to what I carry and where I carry it, there you are. And all of that goes back on the unicycle.
Look at my face, it's grubby. Hasn't been that long since I washed. So I washed last time at that wedding, which is a weird thing to say. I had a shower at a wedding. That's the last time I washed, so I'm a bit stinky. Wash my clothes, because I haven't washed those for a long time. That'll be a good job to do. I was given some washing powder. I just want to show you the creepy guy on this packet. Let me smell your hair. I think the most important ones that I find is these cycling shorts, because this is what I'm sitting on all day, and if they're not clean, then I get quite a painful backside. You can see the colour of that water, that's pretty rank.
With my clothes clean and thankfully no guys trying to sniff my hair, 2 days later I got back on the uni and pedalled onwards into the centre of Laos.
I bought it because it looked like a small pumpkin. I've got no idea what it is. I'm hoping it tastes alright. It's about 10:30 now, and I'm coming into a city called Luang Prabang. So I don't know, but I guess this is what you can call the centre. Holy crap, look at this. So I don't know if this one looks a bit green. What do you look for? What? Gold. Apologies for this.
Thank you for watching this instalment of Ed Unicycles Southeast Asia. It's incredibly exciting to be able to finally share these videos with you. I think they're the best that I've ever made. Basically, if you want to watch them all right now and you don't want to wait every week for a new episode to appear on YouTube, you can go over to Vimeo and there you can binge watch the whole series. So I'm trying something a bit different with this series, and I'm putting it up for sale for people that want to see it first. And basically this will help support the editing process, because I've still got all of the US videos to edit and the videos cycling down through the UK to finish off my World Unicycle Tour. All of that is still in need of editing, and it's going to take months, because this 4 months of footage cycling through Southeast Asia took 3 months to put together. I imagine it's going to be pretty similar putting the rest of the videos together. So basically, if you want to watch all the videos, all the Southeast Asian videos right now, you can, and it'll also be supporting me while I'm putting together the future videos. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for Ed Unicycle Southeast Asia, or right now if you decide to go over to Vimeo.